We're going to talk today about, what is it?
Refinancing your auto loan.
It's something good to have in mind. I wouldn't say you go to the dealership and just do any deal only because you know that you can refinance or you think that you can refinance, because you don't know if you will be able to. But it's something to think about, to have in mind. Like, okay, if I've been trying everywhere, or at this current moment my situation is X, I could always refinance in a few months or something like that. Don't you think?
Yeah, it's something a lot of people don't know it's out there. And it's actually, I see it as a tool. I mean, it's a good tool if you're just trying to get, and this is something I recommend a lot of the first time buyers or people that don't have ideal credit. Uh, like you said, obviously you don't get a auto loan thinking that you can refinance at any time, but yeah, you can pretty much refinance it later on. It is something to keep in mind. It's a tool. You get the auto loan. Let's say, for example, a first time buyer.
Exactly.
Up front, they're most likely not gonna get the best financing because they have to prove themselves. They have to show to the bank
Yeah.
and the financial institutions that they're able to make the payments on time and be responsible. And it happens when I got my first auto loan. I'm telling this story on my personal experience. I didn't know much about auto loans back then, but I started learning. I got approved through a very popular auto lender. I got 14% interest rate, and they gave me a maximum amount that was approved for. 14% was not good at all.
Right.
But I was like, okay. I mean, I have this much amount. It was plenty enough to buy the car that I wanted, which was the black Range Rover Supercharged. I still I tried to find a car that was way below the maximum amount. I wasn't gonna get finance the full amount, and I was able to get the car that I wanted, and then what I did, 6 months, I made the payments through this lender for about
What was
6 months.
What lender?
Capital One.
Okay.
For about 6 months at 14%, and 6 months later, I was checking my bank account, or I was on the Bank of America website, and I saw something, like refinance your current auto loan, blah blah blah.
Right.
And I just submitted an application. I sent them all the information about my car and everything, and obviously, they had all my personal information.
Yeah.
And I was able to refinance my car from 14% to, I think it was like 4 point something interest rate.
It's much better.
It's yeah, I mean, it was a huge improvement. It lowered my payment, but mainly, I was saving 10% on the interest rate,
Right.
and it was a very easy process through my
Online.
bank. Everything online. Yeah. Very easy. So my point here, it's a good option. I have a couple of friends that they're first time buyers, and I mean, sometimes it's pretty tough to get a good finance deal from the beginning. But that's always an option. I always recommend, look, you gotta make sure you make the payments on time. That's crucial.
Right.
Make sure you make the payments on time for at least 6 months, and then go talk to your own bank. I'm sure they will refinance the loan for you at a lower interest rate.
That's probably where you have your best chance with your own
Own
bank,
bank.
because they already know everything. And I guess the reason, I mean, I don't know, I've never worked at a bank, but I'm thinking that the reason why they wouldn't approve you for the car first time you're gonna buy it, they wouldn't approve you, they wouldn't give you the money to buy the car then, but they will refinance it later, is because there is a factor of risk. They are already seeing that, okay, this guy already paid 6 months his car. He's keeping it up. So
Yeah,
let's
he's
just
committed.
lend him the money. I mean, we have all his we have his money pretty
Yeah.
much. So yeah.
But I mean, there are a lot of ways to refinance a car. It is very uncommon that the same bank will actually refinance the loan for you, because they already have a contract in place.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still talk to the same bank and ask them to refinance it after a while, but it's not something you see very often. They want the loan paid off first, and then maybe try to work something else with you. But the most common way you see is to refinance the loan through a different bank.
Right.
So like in my case, I had it through Capital One, and then I talked to Bank of America. Bank of America paid off the loan to Capital One, and then they issue another loan.
Right.
Bank of America
Yeah.
did at a lower interest rate.
Yeah. It wouldn't make sense for the same bank to
No.
refinance. Why would they do that?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
because they already have a contract in place, and
Yeah.
they just want their money. But the process is very simple. I mean, everything is done, or at least the way I did it. Everything was done online, and I'm sure every single bank has that same option that you
Yeah.
can just log in and just submit your information, basic information, and get a refinance, man. I mean, if you're paying 20%, 15%, and you be making the payments on time, why wouldn't you refinance it? You have to do it. That's gonna save you a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
And put you in a better situation on actually paying the car off.
Right. Yeah, and
You
I
know?
mean, it's gonna save you. Probably won't affect you that much on your monthly payments, like, because you're lowering interest rate by 10%, which at the end it's gonna be
Mine
a good
affected
amount.
by $100.
Oh well, there you go. Then it's a good it's a
Yeah.
good amount.
I remember. I think I was paying like $460 to Capital One, and then it was like $3 something to Bank of America
Man, I mean, $100
for the same
extra
term. I think for the same term.
makes a difference.
Yeah, it was my insurance.
Yeah, makes a difference. And like, you didn't know you didn't know about refinancing your car loan or anything, so it was by luck. So yeah, I guess that's the recommendation. Like, you could do that.
That's why we make this podcast.
Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of things we didn't. Nobody, you know,
It's just things that
was
you
learning.
never. I mean, obviously you don't learn these kind of things in school
No.
or anything. They don't teach you about
Yeah,
which I wonder why they should. It's
They totally should,
it's
man.
actually real life stuff.
yeah.
They don't teach you about financing your vehicle, about how it actually works, all of that. But yeah, I mean, I guess we're teachers now.
Yeah, pretty much. We're sharing knowledge, you know what I mean? But yes, keep it in mind. If you have a current auto loan, do it, because it's going to save you a lot of money at the end of the day. It's going to show an inquiry on your credit, obviously, because the lender that you turn to
Right.
refinance the car, they have to run your credit. But I mean, if it's going to save you thousands of dollars, why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and if you're planning on trading the car in later on, it's going to help you do it, because you'll be paying a lot of capital off, instead of paying so much interest on the loan and all that. It's a no-brainer.
And the recommendation is that one, what we talk about. It's not a guarantee, but try first with
Your own
your
bank.
the bank that you
They know you better.
right. So I think that's probably the best option you got. So try that one first.
Yeah, because they'll know you better. Like Ishmael said, they have your money. I mean,
They see all your
they see
spending.
how much money is going in, how much is going out. They also see you making the payments. Like, oh, he's been making the payments and all that. So they know you well, and I think they're gonna be the best option for you on, or the best chances on giving a refinancing loan. If not, there are a lot of other institutions like credit unions or any other bank that you can still apply to.
Right.
But it's a tool out there that you can do it. It will help you at the end of the day. So think about it. If you didn't know about refinancing your loan, now you know. Okay, and they usually, I mean, it's not something that you can refinance like if you only had the car for a month or two, because they still want to see you paying in the car. So that's what I recommend, or at least that's what I did. 6 payments, and then went and talked to my bank. I had it for 6 months through Capital One, and then refinanced it through Bank of America, and I got approved right there on
Which
the
is
computer.
not bad. How long was your loan?
I don't remember, man.
Like 3 years, probably.
I think so.
Yeah, 3 years is the most common. I mean, 3 years, and okay, you take the 6 months, but then you have a while with the new interest.
Yeah.
And
So
lower payments.
if you have any question, about a current loan, or if you're trying to get into another car, you're looking for a car, you may have an offer on the table, let us know. Send us questions. We'll be more than happy to answer and explain.
Right.
Every situation is different, so
Facebook,
I guess it's enough.
You can ask us on Facebook.
Instagram.
You can ask us on Instagram, direct, comment.
Come by, give us a call.
YouTube.
Everywhere, man.
Everywhere. You can just ask us a question and we'll try to answer it. We'll do our best.
Yeah. Pretty
That's
cool
it
topic. That's what we have for today.
That's it.
Peace.
Out.
Right.